the shocking news comes from the military headquarters where Cha Eun-woo, idol and handsome actor, who is now undergoing his military service. As is known, Cha Eun-woo is known as a disciplined, diligent, and almost flawless figure during his duty. However, recently, a unique incident occurred when he got a turn night picket. According to a source from one of her teammates, Eun-woo, who usually looks full of energy, accidentally fell asleep while on guard. This immediately shocked the other soldiers because such events were extremely rare for him. However, instead of ending with a harsh reprimand, there are unexpected moments that make the atmosphere fluid. The commander who was on patrol suddenly found Eun-woo asleep sitting upright, still holding his gun. Interestingly, instead of directly scolding, the commander smiled and covered Eun-woo with his military jacket. He looked very tired, but kept his position clean. "That's something I rarely see," the commander said in a light conversation with other soldiers. Cha Eun-woo had previously undergone very heavy physical training during the day including a long march for tens of kilometers. No wonder his body ended up losing the fight against drowsiness. Even more surprising, the moment turned out to be captured by one of the soldiers using an internal record, not a camera, since it is prohibited. The story of Eun-woo, who fell asleep but still looked charismatic, immediately spread among the soldiers, until it finally leaked to the public. Fans who heard this news were even more moved and laughed because they imagined their idol, who usually always looks perfect, this time showing his human side. The hashtag #Eun-woo Tighter Picket is even talked about on Korean social media. Many fans wrote hilarious comments like, "If I were his commander, I wouldn't have the courage to attack him either." Even while sleeping at the picket post, he still looked like he was filming a drama. "Oh my god, you must be so tired. May Eun-woo always be healthy." This small incident only strengthens Eun-woo's image as a humble and hard-working person, who despite being tired still tries to live up to her obligations as best she can. Sparkles ***. The unexpected thing that amazed fans the most was the attitude of the commander and his colleagues, who showed respect for Eun-woo, not because of his celebrity status, but because of his hard work so far. After the news about Cha Eun-woo falling asleep during the night picket spread, the atmosphere inside the military headquarters was also discussed. Not only the young soldiers, even some seniors were smiling amused at the story. They judge, "This incident actually makes Eun-woo seem more grounded and human." One of the colleagues who took part in the night vigil added interesting details. "At first we thought he was still awake because his position was completely upright. But once approached, it turned out that his eyes were tightly closed. Surprisingly, his hands were still grasping the weapon very tightly. We were all amazed. Even in his sleep he seemed to keep his obligations." An even more unexpected thing happened the next morning. Instead of feeling embarrassed or trying to defend herself, Eun-woo smiles sincerely and apologizes to the whole team. He admitted that fatigue really took hold of him and promised to be more careful in the future. He immediately lowered his head, saluted, and said, "Sorry, I'm really exhausted. I'll make sure this doesn't happen again." Said a witness. That humble attitude made everyone silent for a moment, before finally encouraging Eun-woo back. Even the commander said, "You've worked too hard. Everyone also knows your efforts are more than enough." Lightbulb ***. Surprisingly, the next night, some of her teammates secretly made a lighter shift for Eun-woo. They agreed to help so that their idol could get enough rest without having to feel guilty. The spontaneous decision was considered a form of solidarity and affection towards Eun-woo. Fans who know this story are even more moved. Many considered that this simple moment showed how Eun-woo was not only appreciated for his fame, but also for his sincere heart as well as his real hard work on the military field. Now the story of Cha Eun-woo falling asleep during the night picket is no longer seen as a mistake, but a sweet story that shows the human side of a big star. He is not just an idol on stage, but a figure who fights like any other soldier, and that is what makes him even more beloved. The news of Cha Eun-woo falling asleep during the night picket was not only a sensation among South Korean soldiers, but also quickly spread to the ears of international fans. Online community media began to write this story with various versions, and fans in various countries immediately reacted. In Japan, the name Cha Eun-woo is very popular. As soon as this news arrived, fan forums in Tokyo and Osaka were filled with sympathetic comments. **If I was there, I would want to give him a warm blanket. He's been too hard on himself. Even ordinary soldiers will surely be exhausted. Asterisk. Unwoo still looks like an angel despite falling asleep. Indonesian fans were not impressed. On Twitter and Instagram, the hashtag Unwoo Tighter Picket was trending. Many wrote comments mixed between pity and typical jokes of Indonesian netizens. Asterisk. Even falling asleep can make a dormitory uproar. What if he snores? I'm so tired, I want to stay healthy. Do not overexert yourself. Asterisk. If I was the commander, instead of being covered in a jacket, I would have a soft pillow. International fans, especially from America, highlighted Unwoo's professional side. They think this incident actually shows that his idol is really an ordinary human who can be exhausted. Asterisk. This just proves how hard he's working. Respect. Asterisk. Even soldiers need rest. He deserves some. Asterisk. That commander must be proud of him, not angry. Not stopping there. This little moment even had a positive impact on the atmosphere of the headquarters. Many other soldiers who were initially reluctant to approach Cha Eun-woo are now more daring to interact. They feel Eun-woo is just like them, tired, sleepy, but still trying to live up to obligations. In fact, according to news from one of the soldiers, since that incident, Eun-woo has often been teased with light jokes. Don't fall asleep again, I'll take care of you. Asterisk. Be careful if you sleep, it can be a story again. Instead of being offended, Eun-woo responded with laughter. His humble and humorous attitude further made the company's atmosphere warm. Pushpin ***. In short, the little thing of falling asleep during the night picket instead became a turning point, making Eun-woo look more human, closer to his colleagues, and more loved by fans around the world. ***. Okay. I'll continue your backhand index pointing down. #####. Newspaper Korean media highlights. After the story Cha Eun-woo fell asleep during the night picket **** spread widely among netizens, major South Korean media also reported it. Several entertainment portals and popular community forums immediately reviewed it with different points of view. Dispatch a medium that usually debunks celebrity gossip, this time wrote an article with the title, Backhand Index Pointing Right ***. Cha Eun-woo, an angel who can also be sleepy in the military field. In the article, Dispatch emphasized that Eun-woo's moment of falling asleep actually showed the natural side of an idol, who is usually known as a perfectionist. They also wrote that there was no official reprimand from the military, but rather support and sympathy from colleagues and commanders. Meanwhile, Naver News raised this story in the human interest section with the title. The Naver article further highlights how the physical burden endured by soldiers, including a celebrity like Eun-woo, can lead to severe fatigue. They wrote that precisely because of working hard without complaining, Eun-woo's body finally succumbed to drowsiness. On the forum Nate Pen this story became the subject of heated discussion. Many comments from Koreans were supportive and even touched. He is no longer an idol in my eyes, he is a warrior who is equally struggling. The attitude of the commander is amazing. That shows real respect.